Hello and welcome to me playing some Sokoto. In Victoria 3. Yeah, no, it's great. This is mid game. It's fun. This is where my economy actually gets going and things go well. I went a fairly weird and annoying route. So we'll see how that rewards me, which it probably won't, to be fair. Yeah, well, we're gonna go with that. Since I didn't do great, I didn't do badly. It's a pretty standard game. It didn't go as well as Argentina, but Argentina does have a button that is just, I want more population. And then I don't use that population at all. So I would say this game went much better in that I actually used the population that I had to do things. Which is a novel idea in and of itself to me. Oh god. Yeah, so obviously once I was playing make everybody happy, which not a great playstyle. I'm gonna go with the make the great powers angry at some point playstyle. I should have gone after the Netherlands a lot more aggressively. I should have done a lot of stuff, but I decided once my economy started exploding, I'm just gonna become powerful. Yeah, like the AI just didn't want to attack me, so I decided, no, okay, you don't want to attack me, that's fine with me. And I played a very casual 40 years for the second half. I would probably have gone for the last 20 years of the game if my PC could handle not lagging. My PC could not handle not lagging. Yeah, there you go, we're now at 60, we're 45 years into the game, and I've barely got a half-decent economy, but you know what? Everything is running well, and we're industrializing, and we're getting rid of serfdom. Oh, we got rid of it, landowners want it back. They're not getting it. Yeah, love it. So, yeah, no, I have some very powerful states. I have some... No real reason to expand is the issue. It's just getting population and using that population effectively. I'm not building governments, admins. I'm gonna change my playstyle to not have government admins at some point, and that would be wonderful. But for now, government admins. Well, I was going technocracy, so actually gov admins was technically optimal for reasons to do with keeping the intelligentsia and stuff in power, I guess. I don't know. And the clergy, because I think I still had them around in gov admin. I think that... Anyway, yeah. Industrialization is really good if you're running in... Yeah, I would have... Yeah, again, lots of stuff I should have done. Lots of things I should have focused on. Maybe just ignored... Yeah, so 14.6 mil is how many people I have now. Decisions. I wasn't really sure what to do once I hit this point. Like... Yeah, late game Victoria 3 does have a little bit of a, what do you do in the, like, pre-World War I period, but after you become a significant player in the world economy? And this is me staying frozen for a few seconds in one spot. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, this is going to take me a while to talk about. But yeah, so here, again, I had the eternal problem of not enough people in my sulfur mines when I wanted to, so I couldn't go, like, very heavily into guns and machinery and weaponry. I also didn't have the right technology. I went for agrarianism, which was why? It's awful. Unless you're going for something like a landowner aristocrat focus. Maybe? I don't know. Nah. Ugh. But yeah, no, I just expanded and filled out as much as I could. Didn't really do anything. What law am I pausing here? Appointed bureaucrats. Yeah, so cripple landowners a bit more. Why not? Just kind of kick them in the teeth. Yeah, I didn't even go for anything. Like 50 years in almost, and still running on that law that isn't anything. It's awful. I liberalize as soon as possible and don't fear the landowners anywhere near as much. Again, kick them in the teeth and actually function as a society maybe is a good idea, and I would have done a lot better. So maybe I'll come. So what would yeah, I've played a bunch of stuff. I've played 3 on this now, which are Ethiopia, which I want to go back to actually, because I did that really badly. Go watch the Ethiopia one if you want to see a terrible me do things terribly. Argentina was acceptable, and this was acceptable. I don't really think I've got the hang of this, but you know what? I'm getting there. Maybe if I played a nation that wasn't completely insane. No, I'm never gonna do that. I don't. I'll play the great powers in a few updates at the best. I don't want to play them right now, because playing them right now is, unless I play like a mid-range power like the Ottomans, or try and fix their economy and all that good stuff. Could play the Ottomans, but yeah, no, Sokoto is fantastic fun. Honestly, you start off in Africa, so you have access to stuff like rubber. You have the ability, if you're not an insane lunatic who doesn't know how to play, to build up all the universities you want, and actually have research, and then use those universities to employ people with qualifications a lot quicker, and just, you know, just industrialize quicker if you get the right technologies. And I guess I did get kind of screwed over by the people in government, or by the leaders. I do not remember getting any market liberals or anything, which is always fun. But I could have just used corn laws. Once I got out of isolationism, I could have just corn laws to get a liberal leader for the landowners, and made everything a lot easier. To get like laissez-faire or interventionism or something. No, yeah, to get in laissez-faire. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go laissez-faire next game. But as who, I wonder? Oh, we'll find out. But for this game, technocracy was fun. Technocracy was weird and different. And I would have liked to go like command economy or something later on. Or maybe, yeah, technocracies are okay, but I can imagine them being pretty problematic later game. And they are, I think, mutually exclusive with with the socialism stuff. Which is a bit of a shame, because, yeah, a technocratic socialist thing could be funny, if very impractical and completely incorrect and terrible. But who cares? Yeah. We do expand a bit, but not too much. I do not get the technology. I do attempt it, but I don't get the technology to deal with severe malaria, and rushing it is not practical. Unless I happen to have, I don't know, maximum research capability. It's funny how that works, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. There's me enacting agrarianism of all things. What the hell? Yeah, so it's like, well, if I'm getting it this late in the game, like literally 60 years in, 55 or something ridiculous like that, I may as well go for something a bit absurd. So yeah, this is the agrarian technocracy or something. I guess it would be better if I actually, you know, played the first 40 years properly for these 40 years, to not be me setting up basic technology, basic laws. No, that's no fun. I've got to become a great power at the end of my game. I got to go be able to do the fun stuff late game, not, you know, sorry, in my post game. Yeah, and the game does start slowing down massively, of course, around the turn of 1916. So the last 10 years or so of this game, the least fun I've had. But you know what? I'm here and I'm gonna sit through it and get it done. So yeah, urbanized Sokoto is fantastic. I should have done that earlier. I had the ability. I have the building capacity. Like, yeah, 84. I can urbanize within 4 years now, or something, by just building a bunch of useful structures anywhere. And this is me getting rid of migration controls, so Benin can actually have population. And there you go, I hit 100 construction. Just barely before 1900. That's honestly pretty good, I would say. Pretty good, acceptably so. And this is me paused, just looking at the world map. And there you go, done. Yeah, no, I just take too long. This is stuff I should have been doing the first 40 years. Some of these laws. and my computer has decided to shut down. What the hell are you doing? Well, it's still okay. My computer just decided to do something. It's not even connected to the internet. How is what are you doing? How? Anyway, back to this. Yeah, precision. I wanted to build my military up and actually go to war with a great power in the last 10 years. I didn't do that. I should have. I should have just focused everything, and then I should have just chosen a great power and then balkanized it. Oh my god, yes. Yeah. Oh, I played Portugal and it went awfully as well. Yeah, Portugal was exceptionally terrible. Portugal wasn't I don't know. Portugal was particularly awful from me. But then again, Portugal just started in a pretty bad spot. It's weird that it starts off with a massive problem set of everything. Maybe go back to that one day. Yeah. I want to try Rome at some point. See if I can do something with the Pope. Theocracies are kind of cool. And to be fair, I tried to go religious this game and it failed miserably and completely incorrectly. Like, yeah, that's me just having a look at... I think Britain was just going insane that game. I think Scandinavia does stuff and... Oh, sorry. My cat has decided to distract me. Anyway, yeah, we're like halfway through the video now, which is interesting, but nothing great really happens. Like, landowners just pretend that they don't... Yeah, they kind of just exist now. They can be as angry as they want, to be fair. I'm not gonna bow down to them anymore, and oh, yep, there you go. Sorry, kicked him. Dumb. Idiot, Cato. Letting me kick him. Just because he goes and headbutts my leg. Sorry. Yeah, but 100 production, 100 construction is great to have, and I use it a lot until I run out of construction stuff. I need to figure out all that stuff, and they actually did. Sorry, no, I forgot about this civil war. This was the most inconsequential civil war ever. Because I win so easily. Like, it wasn't fair. The only good thing about it was that it ruined my economy and they changed a bunch of my construction stuff to nuke my economy even further. I really don't like the landowners. Yeah. And all this because I decided just to ban slavery, which will like... yeah, okay, fair. Yeah, okay, you're angry, I get it. Barracks back to guns being cheap as hell, I guess. Yep, me micromanaging states now to try and get certain certain military stuff dealt with, because I don't like, yeah, odd numbers of military units and stuff. Yeah, maybe I will just go head first into what if I just had such a massive army that I could attack people. That would be a good idea. Also, the French Commune exists. Yeah, I forgot about this. France did try the whole communism thing, and it went pretty well for them. I could have joined them. Oh, I should have joined them actually as a... Huh. Yeah, that would have been me being smart. But until then, yeah, me just... So I have now, I'm sitting in that awkward spot. Awkward, I guess. So yeah, this is also, yeah, I had autocracy until 1900. Like, that was insane. I haven't even got technocracy yet? What? Of course I didn't. Oh my god. So yeah, now is when my, yeah, you can see other ammo and stuff and fertilizer and everything was being bad. Yeah, now I go to technocracy. So this is the agrarian technocracy. Now I think about it, this makes no sense. Maybe technocracy should encourage you to change laws to something that isn't agrarianism, because I don't know. I feel like technocrats would look at their system of agrarianism and be like, could this be better? But who knows? They could very much enjoy their agrarianism, and laissez-faire and interventionism seem like silly ideas, and to be fair, command economy is the one that would make most sense for them anyway, because like we are the ones in control. We should, yeah. Anyway, 15.6k is 23k. That is a huge budget. Positive, since again my idea was last 10 years of the game, let's go to war. For that we should build a massive treasury because war is expensive, and then I don't do that. Instead I tank my economy ever so slightly by putting 25 construction sectors into, yeah, Britain has Tibet. I wonder who won the Opium Wars and the subsequent battles and everything. But yeah, I think, yeah, no, this is fun. This was good, honestly, yeah. I should have done all of this about 10 years earlier, and it would have been better. Like, my early game was wrong, and because of that, everything else was wrong. But it's fine, we're getting there. Everything's being built. We've got a lot of productive stuff, and I could have worked on exporting a lot more, and maybe just biting the bullet. Trading. Oh no, I still had isolationism. Like this is where many of my decisions make no sense, and that's pretty much any game I play, to be fair. Like if I have a game I play and I do something that doesn't make sense, that's because I have no idea what I'm doing. But the good news is we're almost done with the video, so yay. Oh, it was actually quite long, 25 minutes. Close to 25. I think it's 24 something. Yeah, no, it's a bit over 25 according to this. Wow. But yeah, no, we're sitting here and doing our own thing, and technocracy is gonna go through eventually. Until then, I like work on all this stuff. My lead mines become productive, and I discover that I go like tens of thousands, 30,000 or something per week in debt if I ever change my construction sectors to the steel frame construction. But now I'm at 160 construction, which is excessively good, and I'm like, why would I need more than that? Oh, of course I would need more than that, but like, yeah, again, I could just build, yeah, I'm just building multiple things now simultaneously. This is something I should have been doing again decades ago. I could have done this decades ago if I had just gone to interventionism or laissez-faire and just let the AI build everything. And just keep giving them construction sectors and being like, oh, you need more construction sectors. Have some construction sectors and just see what it does. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just build up a really, really good economy and then just let the AI go insane. And yeah, there's cultural exclusion, which really helps as well, because workforce and people, and also readjusts everything. And okay, to be fair, we do have 60% literacy, which is insane, as well as 3 GDP per pop. Like, yeah, 30 mil with 80. Oh, 1.5. Sorry, I was looking at Sol for some reason. But yeah, even Sol is 11.7, which is really good at this point. Like, yeah, this is what happens if I didn't focus so much on the meat and stuff that you get from cattle. But then again, we have that state that can produce insane amounts of cattle, which I should have really abused. And yeah, I'm less like, yeah, let's just clean up everything because no one's gonna care because stuff's going on in Austria. I should have done this earlier, and maybe definitely focused on fighting Britain and France simultaneously. Maybe that would have worked. But yeah, I think next game almost certainly I'm going to go as the Pope, actually, because that would be very fun. See if I can unify Italy and fight against Austro-Hungary and do all kinds of other fun stuff. Yeah, let's do that. But yeah, no, it's insane. Sokoto is Sokoto, and yeah, it's really fun. I made a lot of mistakes. I'm going to come back to this at some point. Probably in 1.7. It might actually be my first 1.7 game because it is really good, and I could have done this so much better if I had just played it in a more traditional or in a more correct way. But I didn't, so this is what you get. I speak like I have been. Yeah, I speak fast, very fast. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, there you go. 100k minus because I decided to swap my construction sectors to, that was a bad idea. But funny. Yes, and the vulcanization, like 1908. Like, ugh. Yeah. Things I would like to make sure is that my computer can connect to the internet one day. And then once that happens, I get the massive amount of fun, which is, firstly 1.7 when it comes out, which it probably is by now, and, not playing with pens in the background, Lamau. What's the other major oh, new computer. Like, connect to the internet and new computer would be nice, because with a new computer I can do this thing called, not having a potato that processes. Yeah, no, like, it's great and all, but I don't like personally being the processor at this point, where I'm the one reading the machine instructions and responding to them in real time. That's why these videos are time lapses, because if you, like, watch it at full speed, it is just me sitting there doing register math for hours on end just for each frame of this. Like, each of these frames probably took me like hours to do, because I may have been driven insane. Anyway, yeah, so protectionism. I like protectionism. I think it's an interesting I think it's an interesting technology, and I think it could be done better. But yeah, lack of population in the north means that my sulfur mines were filled. Well, not filled, sorry. So basically those states in the north, as nice as it would be to have some vertical integration with sulfur mines and then manufacturing and everything else, you're literally better off just building the mines up there and letting people migrate and go to the mines, and building in the southern regions where there's actual population right now the factories that are needed. It would have been better. And I'm gonna forget that by the time I'm not gonna forget that the next time I'm here, but like, you know what I mean. Yeah. Sokoto is great. It's fantastic. It is actually really fun when you know what you're doing, and even if you don't, you have so much population, and your early game is really, really, really nicely directed to you if you know steel matters, and iron and coal and all that good stuff, because you just build in Benin, and then when you're done with Benin, you have outer Houseland or Horseland or whatever it is, Houseland, which is fantastic. And yeah, and if you literally at any point went to a governance system that wasn't autocracy, you could do a lot of good stuff with this game. But if you're me, you just have a lot of fun doing nonsense. To be fair, I don't care. That's pretty good. We have like 3 minutes left, so like, cool, this is good. I've got to add some background music, and I've got to do other stuff, but I think that's good. It works. This computer is fantastic, I guess. It functions, doesn't it? Yep, there you go, there I am. 34 rank in the world. That's pretty good considering everyone's angry at me, which makes sense. But 12.0 is a very good amount of soul. Let's be honest, 12 is pretty high compared to where we started, which was around 7 or 8 or something. 8, maybe 9 at the best. And yeah, with 19 mil, basically our GDP is 2 now per pop, which is better than it was earlier, and it probably would be will be a lot higher when everyone is employed and I'm done with all that stuff, because there's a lot of things I could have constructed and should have done. And to be fair, if I just built a bunch of universities, I could have done a lot better. And yeah, no, once I had protectionism, I started actually running my economy to push up that GDP a lot higher by having things be actually done. And yeah, I don't know, I just like cattle, okay? I just like cattle. And yeah, this is me 300 now, which is where, you know what, that's not unacceptably bad. Too bad I only played for another 2 years before, well, I looked at the lag and I'm like, I don't want to suffer this. Like, plus 30, build 40 universities. I could have done that a lot earlier, but yeah. All that's going on. Population agreements I just ignored for some reason, because, you know, that's just how I roll apparently. Like, yeah, no, I was in a great spot. I could have done a lot better. I made a lot of mistakes, but you know what? This is all good. Thank you. Thanks. I'm actually gonna end this a bit earlier because it's been talking about 25 minutes, and yeah. Who cares? We're all good. We're done here. This is 1831. And yeah, this is me sitting at minus 50k for some reason. What did I do? Why? Oh, probably because I swapped over to the tech and now I'm, yeah. This is, yeah. I like having my little positive number. The number being green is good. Number being minus makes me angry and sad and scared. Mostly because you can't do partial. If I just had a slider that could tell me just use this much of my construction capacity, I would love that. Paradox, give me a slider that says just use